All right, folks, I think maybe we are good to go. All right. Let's see here. We seeing inputs here. And up. All right, we got that. All right, yes, I can hear myself. Okay, yes, fantastic. Hopefully we won't have any stream issues today. I've got my headphones on. We got some background music going on. We got a PolyPod Ball to work on. I think we're gonna be slaying it today, folks. Now, let me get the stream chat where I can see it. I know, I am like the most professional streamer you guys have ever seen. I'm so on top of my game. On top of it. No, open. There we go. And we'll connect there. We'll do this. Yes, allow that. All right, zoom in here. Move over there. All right. Got the stream chat where I can see it now. Hey, Math, what's going on? I see you have joined. Guess what?
Megami device shipped? I don't know.
No, I don't have a Megami device on order. I did get the Arachnean, though. I told you about that, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. But the guess what is we're actually going to be building this thing today. Woo! Woo! Man, you don't sound nearly as enthusiastic as I would have hoped.
Nah. I thought you bought Girl Kid.
What? Why would I ever do a thing like that?
I don't know, because you called me.
I didn't call you. I was
guessed
just like...
me like... Yeah, the guess what was kind of giving me hope.
Oh.
And you broke it.
Well, I'm sorry that I gave you that hope and then ripped it away like some sort of person that rips hope away from people who hope. But you know what? I don't like hope. So I guess there's that. And I just realized something. I realized that I am a big fat idiot. So I might have to pause the stream here for a moment because some parts that I was washing are downstairs. So let's do this. Let's throw that bad boy up. Throw that up. All right, building pause. I know I just started, guys. I will be back in a minute. I have to go grab some parts. I'll be just a moment. And I'm back. There we go. I had taken these parts to be washed because I didn't like them, so I stripped all the paint off of them. And then totally left them downstairs instead of bringing them up here. So, I'm going to hope that this panel liner works on these parts like it should, now that I have top coated them with a gloss top coat. So what's up with you today, Math?
Nothing.
Just nothing?
Yep.
I see. Well, so far it seems to be working fine in these, this area. I want that to be black, though, not gray. Alright. Well, I hope that you find something sometime this week that makes you super happy.
I don't think so.
I believe in your ability to find
from
something.
My insurance company that I am no longer insured, so
Well,
I have no
what?
insurance anymore.
Like car insurance, or what are we talking here?
No,
Like health
health
insurance?
insurance.
Why not?
I don't have that anymore because I turn 23 next week, and as soon as I turn 23, I don't have it anymore. Because then I am too old to be counted with the family, but because I don't have a job, because current circumstances and finding a job is fucking hard, I cannot be insured over the job, so I don't have insurance.
I understand.
Funnily enough, they actually are legally, so I technically have to be insured, so I have to go there myself, get my health insurance and pay for it without having money to do so.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'll have to phone around tomorrow and find out what the fuck's going on. Because legally I have to be we have to have health insurance.
Right.
So, I don't know.
So is it on you to have the health insurance, or is it on your health insurance provider to provide you health insurance?
The second, but there is only one. Like, there's only one for the regular health insurance that everyone is supposed to have. And then there's a few private ones, but like the private ones are way too expensive. And like the one required by law now wants me to pay money for it. Which kind of sucks if you... This is so stupid. They want me to pay money for it because I don't have money.
Yeah, that is a little silly.
That stands in... I got a letter basically saying that we want money from you because you don't have it.
I mean, that sounds like government to me.
Ah, fucking hell, man. I'm so bad, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, that also means I probably won't get a vaccine in, like, I don't know, until I find a job.
Oh, is the government not covering the vaccine costs for you guys?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Not health insured.
I see.
And I can't get 2 injections in like the next week, so kind of not.
I see. Well, that sounds rough, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Wish I could help you, but I am not a German insurance law expert.
Yeah,
I am many things, but that is not one of them.
yeah, no, it's no problem. Just situation right now.
I'm not gonna lie, kinda sounds like a bit of a problem for you.
Yes. Not having money, having no control over your spending habits, and now not being insured kind of sucks. Life didn't suck enough before this, right? So had to make it worse.
I have full faith, however, that you will come out of this on top.
Yeah, I'll have to.
That is
Or my
my
parents have to
firm
kick-
belief.
Or other option is my parents kick me out of the house. I will become homeless, and then the government pays for my health insurance again. Because then I don't have a home to stay at. As long as I'm at home with my parents, I am not insured with my parents anymore. And I don't get the government health insurance. If I become homeless, I would get that, but then I'm homeless.
That is an interesting catch-22 there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Like I said, I wish I knew how to help you out more, man. I just I don't. I'm not an expert in that that sort of stuff.
It's fun. On the other side, I have birthday next week, so
Woo! I will try to get these cards out in the mail to you then for your birthday. I mean, they won't get there by your birthday, but I will try to at least have a tracking number for you. So that'll be like happy birthday. Hey, painting is done. I'm done painting. I am actually now doing assembly, and I know, crazy, right? Like actual assembly. Although it looks like I'm painting, I'm not. I'm panel lining. Panel lining and painting are two totally different things. Let's not get them confused. But I had a top coat yesterday. So I did a top coat with Pledge.
on the other
So
hand,
now my kit smells lemony fresh.
yeah. On the other hand, one positive thing that came in the mail today as well is a few of my magic cards. So.
Woo! Oh man,
Yeah.
oh man! At some point, I gotta show you, Math, the things that I bought. Did you see the links that Dipper posted about the world's smallest magic cards?
No.
Oh man, they're great. It's four of them. They're 4 decks, the Planeswalkers decks or battle decks or whatever they're called, and they are tiny. They're tiny little decks of cards, full decks of magic cards with all the printings on them. They're tiny. It's great. I'll have to show them to you at some point. They're amazing.
Wait,
Hey, Candy, how's it
where
going?
Did Dipper okay, question. Where did
Yes.
Dipper post that?
It's somewhere up in my channel in general. I don't exactly remember, like, 100% where.
Okay, no. Then I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're really neat. I was like, oh my god, these are the coolest things ever. Because they're literally
Okay, so
just
yeah.
tiny decks of magic, tiny magic cards.
Okay, I do hope these are the magic cards, and because it just says my name on there, nothing else. Okay, yeah, that looks like magic. Wait, I didn't buy boosters. Why are there magic boosters in here?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a free thing. What was that shipment supposed to be of?
Just cards for my Brea
So the
commander deck.
individual card? Maybe they just sent you boosters instead. Does it have the individual cards?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, the boosters are opened. It's just the way they packed it.
Okay.
I was about to be confused by that, but sure, let's go.
There you go then.
Huh. Yeah, let's go. So we have 5 boosters. Let's see
Or
what these
not
5
boosters, as the case may be.
do. Well, it's packed in 5 boosters, so...
That is weird. I've never seen anybody actually packing singles inside of boosters before.
Yeah, me neither. And their boosters are... And the boosters are like... stacked to the fucking maximum, right? There's like no real space in them for a single other card.
Bizarre. Yeah,
Well,
I'm still waiting to see what Crow actually bought, because I asked him to pick me up some Japanese Strixhaven boosters when he was out, and he said he bought a booster box for $40, and I'm like, bro, if you actually got a booster box of Strixhaven cards in Japan for $40, that's crazy. I'm guessing it was probably like a fat pack or gift pack or something instead.
maybe. Did you ask him to send you like pictures?
Nah. I like to be surprised.
Okay.
Besides, I got that box of set boosters.
Set boosters. What
Yeah.
the fuck is a set booster?
So the set boosters are like draft boosters, only they are made for if you just want to like crack packs and get cards. So they actually have like more rares and or more chances to get more rares and mythics and stuff in them. But they're
So
not
it's-
good for drafting because they're not
So
as
it's
random.
boosters that you can't play with the cards.
Correct.
Hello.
Hey
So
Hank, what's
basically
up?
a booster for more collectors.
Correct,
that
but
you
it's
get
not
cards
the
easier
collector's
on-
boosters. Collector's boosters are a completely different thing.
So it's a booster that's
A
not
booster.
for players and not for collectors.
No, it is for collectors, but it's mostly for people who want to play standard and want to get all the cards, as opposed to people who are trying to get them through just opening draft boosters. Welcome
And
to
what
us
the
talking
fuck
about
is a
Magic
draft
the
booster?
Gathering, Hank.
Oh dear.
I know. But
Okay,
I'm about to talk about
then
something
the other
else.
question, what is a
Oh.
draft booster then, if not the... I thought, like, the draft boosters are the normal boosters, right?
Yeah, those are the ones that you normally play with.
Okay.
So, Hank, I keep wanting to buy that Yamato 2022.
2202.
2202. 20 Yamato 2022. No, I'm buying it next year. But like every time I go try to find somewhere to buy it from, it is sold out.
I think Hobby Frontline has it, but that's in Ireland.
Yeah, and I don't want it coming in smelling like Guinness. So
It will only be a
doesn't.
little. It'll only be a little bit drunk.
Now you got the Guinness with it, man.
Oh, Gundam Store has 13 Master Grades in stock, which means they could have some. The hell, the GNX is in stock?
Ooh, that looks very good with the top coat on the Ambassador.
I know. And then I'm gonna ruin it by putting a matte top coat on top of all of this gloss top coat.
Was it a pure gloss top coat that you put on?
Matte top coat, best top coat.
Yeah, this was actually Pledge that I put on top of this. So it's Pledge floor wax or floor polish. And then once that, because I don't want the panel liner interacting with the paint, so then I'm going to do the panel lining, clean the panel lining off, and then matte top coat it once I've got it mostly built.
Okay, so I have the 5 boosters now. In which order should I open them?
Front to
Depends on
back.
which boosters they are.
Well, I don't know. There's 3 with Teferi on top, and then on the picture, and then there's 2 with Liliana.
What set is this from again?
They're not actual boosters. They're just random boosters.
Oh, I don't know then.
It's
Whichever
just
one you
random
want.
cards.
Whichever one you want.
I'm just gonna go mixed. 1 boy, 1 girl, 1 boy, 1 girl, 1 boy.
Sure.
So, we got Swamp, 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 Plains, 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 Island, Island. Okay. This is all just lands, right? Oh no, it's not. Okay.
Want to hear something funny, Ambassador?
What's that?
Gundam store, very notorious for being, you know, a Gundam store. You know which one? HLJ.
Yeah.
84 high grades in stock. 1,270 back ordered.
Yeah, well, that's because they don't say, hey, we removed them from the store. They're just like, yeah, back order.
Everything's on back order, always there.
H1 normal back order, yeah, as if. Let's see. So, okay, a good 15 of these high grades in stock are already build fighters. No, more build fighters.
Wait, never mind. You're in England. I was gonna say I could order them from you.
This is Hobby Link Japan. They're international-ish.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't like buying from them.
Hey,
So
look, they've got...
ditching his new type sponsorship for them just makes me go, yeah, you're not getting any of my support, bro. Sorry.
So, are you... Oh, new
Why is
type.
everyone
US.
so against Hobby Link Japan?
I don't know. I've never had
'cause-
any problems with them.
I don't like
Cause-
one of their fees that they put on.
Which one's that?
It's like a $10 fee that they put on top of the kit price and shipping.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's what happened when I tried to order it. They added $10 to it for no reason. It wasn't part of the shipping.
Yeah, that's never happened to me ever.
I
Yeah.
don't know what the cause was then, but that was my situation.
You might have had some tax on it.
2 HG kits with $10 worth of tax? No.
I don't know then.
Yeah,
know.
that's hard to tell. I don't know, man.
I wouldn't use that as a I don't like this company at all anymore. That sounds like a freak accident.
I don't know about that. Just
I mean, even Orb, who likes to complain about Hobby Link Japan all the time, has never had that issue.
Well, he only shipped one time where he shipped too much and then complained that it shipped too much. So, I don't know, man. That's Orb's problem.
That I'm
And
going to agree
companies
with
will
Math on.
tell you. Companies will tell you, you know, you've ordered too much.
Yeah, well,
Look,
they
I mean,
put it in the box.
according to Orb, they
yeah.
did tell him that, and he said ship it anyways. And then it came in a box that was way too tightly packed with no padding, and he was like,
They
"What the
said
fuck?"
They can ship it like that, yes. They never said it's the best option. He just asked if he can ship it in one or if he should split it in 2. They said he can ship it in one order. So he did, and then he complains about it being stuffed way too full back to back without packing material.
I was about to say, because I tried to order a very expensive perfect grade off of Munda, and they basically just went, yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can buy perfect grades from Hobby Link Japan because their boxes are fucking ginormous sometimes, but
Yes, but I can't get Fenix.
no.
I just want the perfect strike, man. I want the perfect grade, perfect
Man.
strike, and not the old
Get the
strike with the
Fenix,
upgrade
put
parts.
it
I
to
want the one
Crow.
with the extra detail on the surface. I like the
Get
surface
the
detailing.
Fenix, ship it to Crow. Tell Crow to ship it.
Yeah, the Crow shipping, I tried to do that with him before. I wanted the Master Grade Age 1 Spello, which cost $30 from him, and the shipping was $60. There is no way I'm asking him to do a perfect grade.
Yeah, that
That's true.
I had the same thing, man. I bought like a few things. Shipping was like 65. But I don't know, man. With what the fuck does he ship? Even DHL would be cheaper.
It's because he
United
uses USPS
States
and charges
Postage
a shit
Service.
ton. Because not only does he use USPS, he uses USPS military version from Japan.
Which
Yeah.
actually isn't that much more expensive than normal USPS. It's just USPS shipping international is always high.
Yeah, it's like, yo, because you're not in America and, you know, we don't like anybody that's not American, here's a fucking, like, ridiculous fee for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Even when I try to ship things to
you
like
wouldn't like
Canada, it's
using
pretty
the
rough.
And
thing.
people would be like, you know, just buy multiple things because it will justify that shipping cost. Like, no, it won't because it will go up when there's more things.
Yeah, because it's unless you're shipping or prefab priority boxes, it's all by weight and dimensions.
Seriously, I've got to ship something to Forged, right? And I'm using Royal Mail. Okay, and that's, you know,
fancy ass Royal Mail.
Yeah, that's basically our equivalent of USPS, and it
Yeah.
costs nowhere near that to ship it to Forged.
Ugh,
Yeah,
can't
I
use
know.
regular old peasant mail. Got to use that Royal Mail.
Shut up, that's the same as DHL for Germany.
I know. I'm just giving him shit because it's funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, I spend
Oh.
every waking day having some American tell me Britain.
Yeah, but that's because Britain.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you are in fact British.
Yeah, but when you're American, you're not allowed to make jokes about other countries. It's just
How are we
you
not?
are, because you're the joke of the world.
Yeah, but we've beaten all of you in wars. I don't understand why you think we couldn't do it again.
I mean, how can you? I mean, yeah, you've beaten everyone. You can. That's the best part about it. You've beaten everyone, and yet you're still the joke of the world.
We were the joke of the world because
No, you
of
still are.
our
You
president.
still
Yeah, yeah,
are.
we're getting
Oh,
better.
no, we-
Mr. Boris. Fucking Boris Johnson over there.
Oh, yeah, at least
No,
we admit you
Ambassador, look, we are still fucking laughing stocks, okay?
Yeah. Huh. Oh, wait.
Like,
Wait.
at least Germany doesn't
That
do
turned out
anything
really
with
well.
laughing
Okay,
stocks. They don't
I'll
fucking
point something
defend
out
that.
that's even worse. One of the biggest shitlords from the UK is now trying to help Trump run for 2024.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
that doesn't surprise me.
Nigel Farage, who's basically
you-
implying
you-
is,
you
I don't
give
like
people
anyone that's
people
not
more money, okay?
Nigel
it's okay,
Farage,
don't
how
do
is
the-
that guy
do the
still
tax.
allowed to, like, be in existence? Like, that guy's such a giant shit pile. Like, I'll come out and say it. The man is a shit pile. He is a pile of actual literal shit.
Yep.
Absolute pile. Alright. Now I get to build this ball. I've got some panel lining going on over here. I'm going to let this set and dry for a little while. Push this all out of the way so I can fuck it up later. I'll keep all these chrome parts to the side because I don't want to... That's all the stuff that doesn't get matte coated because it's chrome. It's not the chrome pins. I did buy some of those chrome pins, by the way.
The EX marker or whatever?
Yes. And I don't know when I'll ever get them because they're being shipped through Crow. But the box that I thought he was going to be able to get them out in, he says he's already shipped that one, so...
Huh. How many did you buy?
2.
Can I get one?
Nope.
Like, is it the silver plated ones?
Yep.
Can I get one?
Nope.
Huh.
I just bought them off Amazon Japan. They were actually pretty fairly cheap.
Are there still some in stock?
Probably.
Can you PM me cross address? Man,
Yeah,
I
let's
asked him-
talk about it on live stream. So he
I
lives in
said
Japan,
yeah,
okay?
I can't PM you. Fuck. He doesn't need to say it. He just needs to like. I asked him
Well, I
because
mean,
I had something that was very limited that I wanted.
Well, only 5 people are
Um,
going to learn about Crow's address, and whoever watches this later.
Nah,
I mean,
man.
I'm not going to say it out loud. He said PM it to him.
Yeah. Like I asked Crow.
Post-mortem.
Like 5 hours after I asked Crow, I still didn't get an answer. By the way, he was online the entire time. And well, obviously, items being pretty dang limited got sold out before I could even get his address.
You see, Forged has quite an advanced tactic, which the others should learn.
Hmm.
What Forged does is he knows all of Crow's details, so he just orders it to Crow.
That's what I
Yeah,
do.
that's the thing. That's why I asked Crow to give me his details, but he was like, I'm not answering that until you say it's too late, and then I'm still not answering for the future.
It's just
Yeah.
so good. It's so brilliant. He ordered
No,
Crow's
he could've-
offering
Like, he
Crow's
could've
offering a
just
very
linked
good
that,
service,
no.
but he's not the best when it comes to getting things sent out on time, and he's not the best at organizing things when it comes to shipping. So
Yeah, like, I asked him, hey, if you don't want to give it to me, I can give you the link to the site. You buy it for me. I don't care.
oh, but you have to be a tier 3 Crow for him to do that for you.
Um,
You
Yeah,
do,
makes
sadly,
sense.
actually.
no.
If you want Crow to order it for you, you have to be a tier 3.
Hey.
Fucking hell, man. No, wait.
British.
So is the Crow shop only for tier 3 now?
It's the order service is only for tier 3. Getting things sent to Crow is only for tier 2, and tier 1 gets fuck all.
Wait, what?
Yeah, tier 1 has almost no benefits.
I thought. Wait, I thought tier 3. Tier 2 can also use, like, the Mandaraka shit.
No,
Yep.
well, no,
Or
okay,
tier three.
getting things sent to Crow is like a Mandarin thing, okay? But having Crow order it for you is a tier 3 thing. So, like,
right.
tier 2, you've got to push the button. Tier 3, he's got to push the button. Whatever.
What? No.
It's typically for, like, ordering P-Bandai on the Japanese side is what tier 3 would be for. Or getting him to pay first and then you pay afterwards, you know, that kind of stuff.
All right,
I
first
haven't-
part of the ball is done.
Now do the other ball.
I mean, I'm gonna do all the balls. All of these
Man,
balls
guys.
are gonna be done.
No, I'm pretty sure tier 2 can also use the Crow shop where we just put the requests in and he buys it for us.
Oh, I need
Yeah,
to go to
the
my
tier 3, last I knew of, anyways, was for pre-ordering things and picking things up while he's out shopping.
Wait, so picking up things while shopping is now tier 3 instead of every member?
I thought that was I thought it was always tier 3. I could be wrong about that. I know pre-order stuff is only tier 3.
Yeah, pre-order and getting Crow to order stuff is tier 3.
Yeah, okay.
Tier 2 is mostly just you being able to send it to his house. But you've got to, like, pay it. You're the one who's ordering and stuff like that.
Then we would have it, like, if that would be true, then there should be a way for us to get his detail. Because then I would have done it, but he didn't.
I mean, if you just simply ask Forge Crow's information, he will give it to you. Like,
Yeah,
before I was
well,
even gonna order the Moon Gundam stuff to get sent to Crow, Forge was like, I could just give you his address right now. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I want to ask Crow.
Yeah,
know?
that's what I did, but he still hasn't answered.
Message him again. You'll see it when he wakes up or comes back.
No, I don't. Don't want to be annoying about it. I'm
Be a
gonna
little
Hey,
bit
brightest
annoying.
day.
No, I'm gonna be annoying to Forge.
Oh man, don't
and
worry
then-
about overlap. I have been puttering around with this thing since last week because I did a little bit of a detailing paint on it with my Gundam markers. First time ever using those. That was an interesting experience. But you seriously don't have to take me into account, man. Build this thing. It is, I guess it's fun. So far it's been pretty fun, and I have honestly spent 3 days on it, and I got this one piece built. But this one piece, super fun. Highly recommend this kit based on this one piece that I have put together. Everything else should be garbage, or could be garbage. But I will still recommend this first piece.
Just build that. Don't build anything else.
There you go, that's it. PolyPod Ball done, guys. Did all this painting. I don't even know what all these other parts are for now that I'm done with this kit. I guess I just felt like I put too much work into
Well,
it.
okay, so you can send them to me. I love spare parts. They bring really good detail parts, you know? See the front of that ball's head? That could be a very good Gyan shield replacement.
There's a green part over there by your nearest to your pen, big ball shape, and all I'm thinking is cockpit of TIE Fighter.
Oh, this
TIE
thing?
Fighter.
It's a Gyan shield.
I mean,
No,
it's the
yeah,
top
that
of this
thing,
ball.
Cockpit.
I mean, it does look like a Gyan shield, doesn't it? Instead of all the circles, they're squares.
I mean, it does, but it's the top of the ball.
I know. I just feel like you could. Ooh, a Federation made Gan. Ooh, I wonder if that'd work.
It'd just be a beige Gian.
Well, no, kind of. But I mean, like making a Gan out of nothing but Federation parts. Like, don't even use the Gan kit.
GM with a shield.
So like, get some weird HG for the base. Get an MG ball for the shield. You know.
Look, I can't think of Gan without reading it in my head as Gan.
Yeah, no, it's very hard to keep me from pronouncing that.
God.
Gan.
Oh.
God.
God.
God damn it! Stop it. I'm gonna giggle too
You're
much.
amused by the simplest things, Ambassador.
I am.
Ambassador hears a top tier joke and he's just completely deadpanned. Some random dude in the internet. God.
Ah, it's too funny. Oh man, you'll have to send me a pic of that PolyPod ball, dude. I do love, or not PolyPod, the kit bash ball that you got, the Verka. I do like this kit so far, just like from what I've done with it. I don't like these tiny little pieces I'm working on now because I feel like if I don't trim them, I'll regret it. But cleaning up the nubs on these tiny little pieces is already a pain in my butt.
2002.
So I'm trying to do this as simply as possible.
Let's see if Manda's got any new and interesting Gunpla.
I looked a little earlier today. I didn't see anything personally, but my interest might be different than yours.
Oh, those were 6.
So apparently, EK, they had a bunch of people cancel their full cloth orders because they just reposted the hell out of it on Twitter today, and it's back up.
Speedball posted it on like 9 minutes after they posted it on Twitter, and I
Right.
immediately checked P-Bandai, sold out.
It was up there 20 minutes ago, or maybe not 20 minutes ago, but earlier
And I
today
think
when
someone new
checked.
canceled the order and probably sold out again.
What the hell? The Kasai Gundam is already fucking 8,000 yen on Manda.
Nice.
I mean,
Well,
it's a
yeah.
big HG, and people like it because there's a movie coming out, and it's getting a lot of press right now.
I know,
Like,
that seems
if
more
you wait
expensive than
and-
it should be.
I mean, I'm not
Just wait
disagreeing.
until the movie's over.
I mean, I'm
Or
not gonna
wait
get
until
it.
some popular person says something stupid about it, then all of a sudden the price drops.
Nah.
No,
Not in
'cause
Japan
it-
because they don't
Stupid
give a crap what
person
MGK
already
Well,
says.
said it.
no. I did find out the other day there is basically a Japanese equivalent of Gaikotsu.
Oh,
Really?
Who's that?
Yeah, no, he's very eccentric, and it's really weird to see a Japanese person be like this when it's not like a goofy video. He was using it as a review, and I'm like, this is so weird, you know? I assume this is what Japanese people feel whenever they see someone taking the review actually seriously on the English side.
Is it just me, or if they're to be a Japanese MGK, do they have to have a English name?
It's actually that's a pretty good question.
Robot Jeff? Yes, his name is Robot Jeff, and
No,
he is a
Robot
Japanese
Skullman.
Gunpla reviewer.
What does Gaikotsu even mean? Hold on.
I don't
No,
know.
no, Hank, you're just giggling about Robot Jeff right now, aren't you?
I'm just
Really?
kidding. I'm thinking of other names. I'm trying to come up with one.
I mean,
Oh, hang on.
oh wait.
Auto
There's
Bill. Auto Bill's a good one.
There's loads of pretty good P-Bandai kit high grades on Manda right now. They've got Johnny Wood and Gelgu.
You know,
The important
Alright,
question, is there an SD Legolas and a high-grade white Legolas?
I knew
probably
that
not.
Dokuro was a Japanese word for skull, but apparently
That's
Gaikotsu is literally just skeleton.
It is. That's why his mascot is the skeleton that he sometimes puts in the
I
videos.
figured he just thought it was cool when he was an edgy teen and he just never got out of that phase.
So hang on.
I
a
mean,
minute.
they're still
We've
cool.
now- We've
He
now got
currently
to.
is an edgy teenager, but he's in his 30s or something.
One of
So
my
we've now
look,
got
look,
Roman
look.
robots.
Skeletons are always cool. One of my favorite items that I own is
Yeah,
the
but that
Storm
doesn't change the fact
Collectibles.
Still, the fact remains, MGK is an edgelord.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you
fine,
realize,
but like
for him to be
the
true to his name, he can't just use a skeleton with a V fin. It might as well just be a Gundam frame.
but
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Oh, that
he-
explains the
he
IBO
wanted-
obsession.
he wanted-
That being said, he
wanted
shit
to do
talks
that.
anything that has an interesting frame.
No, that explains the IBO obsession. It's a skeletal frame.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
look, the
also
Storm
did want to build
Collectibles Golden Axe skeletons are amazing figures, and those things are cool. Everybody should own a whole set of them.
I kind of want this. I kind of want this Power Rider Cavalry they've got, but the problem is it's a Power Rider Cavalry.
Yeah, so enjoy.
No, I've already done that recently. I don't want to do any more painting.
I was just going to use Gundam markers on my Pale Rider and Todesritter, although the Todesritter might get a full paint job.
Yeah, well, you know what? I ordered a white fucking Gundam marker from Hobby
Ooh, let me go
Frontline,
look
and
at
they
that
sent
right
me
a
a
sec.
silver one. Like, I'm so
Why
glad
do you
that
have so many problems with fucking...
I'm so glad that wasn't the main part of my order because I would have been pissed off. I opened my order and it's like, yeah, there's my Iron Man kit and there's my Shine Silver Gundam marker. Damn it, I ordered white.
Alright, I see where you followed me. Let's see, if I go to notifications, is it under notifications or messages? So you followed me, I don't see, I'll follow you back. Yeah, I didn't get the message, but I did get a follow from you there, dude. Alright. There we go. Part number 2 is done. I got the thrusters on the top. Guys, we are almost finished with this kit.
Oh yeah, I probably
Really?
should
It looks like it's in
the
parts.
magic card, though.
No, man, totally almost finished. You're looking at it wrong. You gotta tilt your head to the side.
I need to think like an amphibious suit.
Yes, just like Tequila Gundam.
Shut. I try to humor you, and every time, man.
You think every time you bring up amphibious suits, it's gonna be Tequila Gundam?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna
Yeah, I
ever
was
get
about
that
to
one.
say.
I will humor you with the amphibious suit part, but I will never humor you with the Tequila Gundam part.
Even the stickers that they sent me of the Tequila Gundam with my orders from USA Gundam store last month are waterproof. Explain that.
Yeah, sure. Waterproof
They
sticker.
are water slides, so it has to be an aquatic suit because water slides.
Right.
And water is aquatic.
Math, you're German. You don't know anything about the aquatic part.
One of these days, actually, Germans had a pretty decent navy. One of these
No, they
days
had
we
no
are.
fucking idea. They got their asses kicked by it.
One of these days we are going to get a high grade Tequila Gundam of some sort, whether it's the Daniel Custom or just regular Tequila Gundam. They're just going to surprise. Actually, that's the master grade that they have announced, but haven't told anybody what it is yet. It's going to be Tequila
wish.
Gundam, master grade Tequila Gundam.
Again, I'm taking this seriously. If they do Tequila Gundam, it
As a
will
master
be
grade.
in a line after they do the HG, what was it, AF? Or something like that? AC? I don't know. FC maybe. I think it's FC. But once they do
Future Century?
the, quote, revives of Rising Gundam, Shadow Gundam, Dragon Maxter, Bolt, Rose,
Come on.
all that stuff that's missing, maybe they'll move on to other Gundam fighters. But until they get kits,
There we go.
I don't think anything else in the G Gundam line will.
No, G Gundam. We're getting a master grade Tequila Gundam. Calling it now.
Nah, I'm calling it. It's gonna be like master grade figurized Fumina or some shit like that.
Here's the frame, it's literally a skeleton, and now Gaikotsu starts jerking off.
What?
Okay, that is illegal.
Well, if it's a
He is
master grade, and it's a
14.
person, you think it would be a skeletal frame, not a mechanical frame, then.
Yes, but she's still 14, so he's jacking off to a
Alright, so we're not
14-year-old
gonna do
skeleton, which
That
is
just
kind of
yet.
Okay,
wrong
but
in
what if the
multiple
skeleton
ways.
has been dead for more than legal years?
What?
Then it's still necrophilia.
I know, but then would it be? It would no. It
Okay,
wouldn't be
okay.
legal,
Let's.
but-
I'm gonna. Okay. All right. All right,
I'm
executive
trying to
decision.
brain this in a really weird way. My brain isn't in the right place.
Executive
Yeah, you
decision.
can't brain
Let's
it.
stop talking about this because it's already getting way too weird.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, we
go
kind of
back
went
to
over the
opening
edge
my
with the
magic
amphibious
cards.
part.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep looking through the magic cards now. Still haven't checked the first booster. What's in it?
There you go.
I'm sure if you ask Crow, he'll be like, "Oh, I see that all the time." And he meant like 2 months ago.
Bunch of islands. Few swamps.
Where's my CC?
Oh. Wait, what?
All right,
Isn't
tiny
6
pilot
the-
dude, you get to go
Wait,
inside.
the little 6 Roman letter means it's like pretty old, right?
Yeah, it's 6th edition.
Huh, okay, I got 2 planes from that.
Yeah, I mean, the only common lands, or the only basic lands that are worth any money are Beta, Alpha, and the unhinged, unglued, whatever set, the unset lands.
Yeah, and probably the new ones from the Mystical Archive.
They didn't do lands.
No, I know the secret layer, didn't they do lands where it just says the name and then a description of what the land does?
Yes, the full text lands, they're dumb and I hate them.
Anything else in here then? Oh, there are creatures or other cards in here as well. Nice.
Are they not just the cards you ordered, or are they just a bunch of random cards?
Well, I did order a... Well, I ordered a person to build me a deck.
I thought you were just gonna end with
And
I
I
ordered
gave
a
them-
person.
And I gave them like a
I
budget
do
of...
too.
I think I gave them budget of 15 euros for a full commander deck, which I'm not expecting much, but at least I can't lose money worth in value because pretty hard to lose value when every card is like 1.5 cents. So
Where did you hire somebody just to build you a magic deck? Was that only Fiverr or something?
eBay.
That's kind of weird.
Well,
Or like eBay's just like, yeah, I can build you a magic deck, no problem.
Oh yeah, the APAC lands.
Well,
Yep. Also the Happy Little Gathering lands and the Godzilla lands.
It's not really like eBay, the normal site. It's eBay flea market basically. So I'm not sure if it's a thing everywhere or just Germany, but we have that, and you can just say, hey, there's also like you can apply for a job via that as well. You can just look for a play group of Magic. You can just go and like you can host a public viewing on there. Everything's possible on that thing. So I got someone to build me a Magic commander deck for the 15 bucks I believe, or 20 with shipping,
Fascinating.
something like that. So
That is bizarre. I've never heard of that. Very interesting.
well, he said he had too many cards and he doesn't want to sell all of them as singles, so he now builds decks for beginners. So I just told him, hey, can you build me a commander deck? He was like, yeah, sure. I'm
Why
just
not?
There we
gonna
go.
check out how good this is. Okay, Ethereum armor. That sounds good. Creature tokens, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna have much tokens left around. Wait, these are from original Time Spiral. Huh, okay. That's me.
Oh yeah. So no new mic today.
I see that. Or I can hear that, I should say.
Yeah, I don't know why I still ship it to my dad's office if I know this is always gonna happen. Oh,
Why'd you get something inappropriate shipped?
No, it's
my
just a
mom,
microphone.
but My dad's office, they stop accepting items after 5.
Investigate.
That's
Huh.
also
Yeah,
the
because they're
reason my dad
probably
really-
closed.
I don't know if they closed because it was accepted actually.
Okay, don't
Oh,
get
I
this
do know what
one.
happens. Is that just? I think they just put it away in a room, and then they'll take
I
it
see.
out in the morning for the doctors to catch. Very annoying, but
Texas Sun Chosen. Huh. Okay. I did
I
get a
don't know why.
demigod.
after I realized it was getting sent out, I couldn't change it. So. Well,
Let's see.
Yo, those demigod cards look pretty fancy. Got like
Um,
star glitter on the side.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that.
Oh, are those
first
the
pack was-
enchantment creature ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Daxos, the Sun Chosen, something like
Yep.
that. Or
Yep.
got that boy. Okay. They're enchantment creatures. Now
Yep,
I
that's why there's
understand
the-
part that says whenever there's an enchant. I don't understand why he thought it's a good idea to put the card in a artifact deck that says whenever you cast an enchantment, create a flying angel, but okay.
listen. Do you not like angels, Matt?
I do, but they don't make sense in this deck. Okay, we have burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell, burn spell.
Burn spell.
Huh, okay. So far... Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Goblin Engineer.
What was that?
It's a Goblin Engineer.
No, I want to know what just popped.
Probably something on your anatomy. You're going through changes in your life right now, and you need to talk to your father about it.
Oh yeah,
okay,
that card is
the
pretty
sad thing
good.
is my jaw can't be popped into place. I'm gonna have to get rubber bands, so.
Ooh.
So I can't blame my father for that.
I mean, that's just genetics, yo.
Dude, I'm so pissed. I have to. He got lucky too. I'm the one that needs to get fucking metal rods in my gums, not him.
That kind of makes you a supervillain, though,
Okay, if you say so.
or at least a Dick Tracy villain.
That card actually seems good for this deck.
Am I Dick Tracy now? Because I'm gonna get metal scars in my mouth.
No, you're a
Yes.
Dick Tracy villain. We call you Metal Mouth.
No, it's not braces. It's barely noticeable.
Yeah, but you told us about it, so we know about
Okay,
it.
look. Remember how I told you
Create
my?
a 4/4.
Do you remember how I told you about my little brother who was getting a metal rod in his jaw?
Yeah,
Can
let's not think about that.
No.
No. I call him
Come on.
Iron Jaw, and he fucking loves it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these are gonna be barely noticeable. All you'll see is like two little metal spots sticking out of my gums.
Oh yeah, no, you can't even see his metal. We just think it's funny.
I mean, it's gonna, like, if you look closely, you'll probably be able to see it because you can just see the rubber band attached to it, but, like, other than that...
Huh.
Come on.
Okay, I
It's
guess
not
he just
better than
gave
just
me
jaws,
more of the
okay.
demigods. I now
Alrighty.
have also a foil version of the fire version of the demigod.
So wait, you already got it?
Yeah, I got my demigod.
No, the deck, or did you?
Well, I got the deck, yes. He shipped it in like 5 boosters, and I'm just gonna open those boosters now.
Hey, it's become an opening stream.
Yo!
Yeah.
I mean, no, because nobody can
can't
see
open my
anything.
mic, very sad.
I will be doing an opening stream sometime soon, though.
Oh, will you? Will you?
Oh,
What
yeah.
will you be opening?
Magic cards.
The
Yeah.
mystery of the visa that the package was, the mystery of the visa that the package was charged to has not been solved, and I'm still very scared.
Your mom is gonna have it like ordered on her card.
Another
I
burn
hope
spell.
not. I hope not. She's on a hike in the Grand Tour. She'll have no idea. I mean, not the Grand Tour, the Grand Canyon. My mom's just gonna get internet reception and see why the fuck did I spend $60 on something.
Okay, that seems like a pretty good normal card.
Why is it a girl kit?
What?
It's
What?
not a
Huh?
girl kit. Shut up!
What did you buy?
Teasing, yeah, because the whole puberty comment that he made.
Yeah. Fuck you, bastard. You
That,
really-
I didn't say anything. Why are you pulling me into this?
You were the one that said the puberty thing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said your body was going through some changes. I don't know why your body's going through
That
changes,
is not my
man.
puberty, man.
You could be turning into a moth for all I know. Fucking Kafka shit.
We were talking about that because I heard a popping noise and that's what it was.
Yeah. You could be a werewolf and you could be morphing into, I don't know, some sort of weird, like, Twilight-esque baseball player. I don't know what you do, man.
A Twilight baseball player?
Baseball player. My one dream. To be in Twilight and be good at, basketball.
It's a very odd, that's an oddly specific dream, but I think you should give up on it.
I mean, that's entirely Team Wolf. He was a werewolf who was good at basketball.
Why
Makes
do
no
the
sense,
old
and I'm
cards
getting
have
scared.
different colored borders?
Bastard, you're scaring me.
What? Have you never seen Teen Wolf?
No.
Oh, man. You're missing out. It's a good movie.
Unlike you, I actually live a normal life.
I mean, I don't see how that's not living a normal life. It was a super popular movie at the time.
Ooh. Terramorphic Expanse? That's a pretty good card.
I mean, it's a common, but it's a decent card. Fixes your mana.
Calciform pools. Aren't all the dual split lands good?
Depends on which ones they are.
I don't know. Oh wait, what the fuck? Why is it two-colored but just makes colorless mana? Oh, okay, I see.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have to tap it for the X mana? Huh, okay.
Oh, is that the one where it's you put a charge counter on it?
I put a storage counter on it for
Yep.
1 mana, and for 1 mana I can remove X storage counters and gain mana in Alicana combination of white and blue.
Yes, and you can pay that cost with the mana that land generates. That's why it doesn't tap itself to do that.
Well, it taps to add the colorless, but it doesn't do that. Yeah, so
Yeah, to do
basically
the
it
removal.
adds X. Okay, so I can, if I have leftover mana, I can just pump it into this.
Well, you can do it once per turn because you do tap it to add the 1 mana.
Yeah, that's why I said when I have leftover mana. What the fuck? Okay. Urza's Factory. Tap to add colorless, or I can pay 7 and tap it to create a 2/2 colorless assembly worker artifact creature.
Yep.
Why the fuck is it 7? This
Because
sounds
back
more
in the
like,
day when Urza was meta, the factory workers were really, really, really good.
they don't have an effect.
I mean, they don't now, but like you could pump the hell out of them was the big thing. Oh, I got a message.
Okay.
Look at this message on Twitter. Sent a link. Oh man, that actually looks really cool.
Okay, well, I don't know, that doesn't seem that good.
We're gonna call that a ball tank, brightest day.
Okay, then we also have the mirror version of our storage land.
Yep.
The spherical tank.
No,
It's a
not
ball tank, man.
outpost. Oh, that's 3 colors. That's nice.
The armored sphere, the heavy object, I don't know.
3 colors looks nice.
Was it one of the triomes or not one of the triomes?
It's Normat Outpost.
Okay, so it's not one of the triomes. The triomes are slightly better because they actually count as all 3 land types.
Okay, yeah, this is just a land.
Yep.
No mountains. Okay. So, got another one that just comes into play tapped and makes white and blue. We got comes into play tap, makes black and red, comes into play tap, makes white or black. Add 1 generic mana to your color pool. It's not even colorless. And for 2, gain 1 life for each colorless creature you control. Huh, yeah, that seems pretty good.
Well, especially if you're running an artifact deck like you said you are.
Well, it's the Breya deck. That's basically
oh yeah, the
artifact
Therium Shaper. Yep.
Yeah. She should be coming in the mail this week as well. So,
So it needs to clip Math just saying she should be coming in the week this. She should be coming this week as well.
Or you could like not say that. That'd be cool too. That's
well,
a thing
he's
you
in
can do.
puberty, so he thinks it's funny.
I guess
I
so.
do.
Someone
I'm a
said,
wee
"Come."
little boy.
You can blame Crow. He's a very bad influence on this today's generation.
Listen,
Yeah.
I prefer not to listen to Crow whenever he brings up getting a haircut.
I mean, his haircuts are real simple because he's in the military. It just all goes away.
Ooh, I smell barbecue.
Is it hair?
No, what? No, it's my dad. It's okay.
Are you having a stroke?
Your dad's hair?
Why is your dad smelling like barbecue?
I can't say a single thing in this entire VC.
Nope,
Just never.
you can't.
Mystic Monastery. Okay, I get another 3 color land. That's pretty good.
I truly am fucked over by by the past generation, huh?
I mean, only because you're
Respect
young.
your elders, you little brat.
Okay, is a
I'll
card.
respect my elders when they respect me, you old man.
That's not how respect works, kid.
Nah, it really doesn't.
Okay,
Listen, I don't
Huh.
know what respect is. My teachers never taught me that. Okay?
Clearly, neither did
Oh,
your
it's that
parents.
thing you look for on social media and you hope people agree with you so that you can feel validated.
So I have to become a Twitter artist?
Yeah, have fun with that.
yeah.
Specifically the furry variety? Sweet.
I mean, if you want to
can make
make
a lot of
money,
money
that's what
that
you
way.
do.
You can. You can.
They are absolutely loaded and it's weird.
Well, they
It's not
all buy
weird, but-
fucking fursuits.
So you
yeah.
see, a big sign
seen-
of every furry
like-
is that they're loaded and have very bad spending habits. So that just comes back around to Forge.
That just comes back
I think
around
the
to like
fact that a furry
general.
artist has the ability to make more than my own dad is just sad.
Yeah, no, it's
Well-
crazy.
Yeah. To be honest, have you seen the prices of fursuits?
I have. It's disgusting, honestly.
Yeah, I've just seen it because one of my, like, the girlfriend of my friend retweeted it, and he commented under it, so I saw it in my feed. And it's just like, this fursuit costs like 10,000 euros. And I'm just like, here, the fuck, bro?
You basically just learn how to make mascot outfits and sell them for a ton of money.
Yeah, man. Gonna spend like 300 bucks on it and be like, hey, 10,000. Perfect.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Just try not to think about what they'll be doing in them.
Oh, I don't fucking
Please.
care.
No.
I have gotten, like, because I have posted a picture that, like, I have once posted a picture that I drew with, like, just pencil, just a little sketch, right?
Alright.
I got an offer from a furry. He sent me, like, one of his OCs that I should draw. I instantly declined, man. Like,
Did he say how much he was gonna pay, though?
Way too much for the quality of what the fuck I would have drawn.
Also, on a scale of 1 to
Also-
10, how an SFW?
Probably an 11.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, yes. He also asked me if I could draw another character doing it to his character's nipples.
Am I technically a furry artist because I
Yes.
drew a cat girl for Z?
Yes.
Well,
You
damn.
drew a cat.
Wait. Did the cat girl have fur over the body, or was it just ears and tail?
I'll have to bring up the drawing. It was from that manga.
I don't need to see the drawing, I just need to hear that.
No, no, no.
Thank you very much.
To
No,
be
no, no, I'm
honest-
just saying in case it is furry, I don't need to hear it.
It's
Go
not
see it.
precisely furry.
Then why are you asking? You have the answer.
Oh,
Well, okay, question. Did it have cat ears?
Yes.
Furry.
What?
It took
Yeah.
a long time to perfect those cat ears as well. I have to.
Okay, but did it have human skin?
A bit of both.
Okay, furry. A bit of both is definitely furry.
No, this is when you like. There's a line that has to be crossed when it comes to that.
Listen. There are a lot of lines that can be crossed. This was all.
Yeah. For me, okay. Tail and cat ears are fine. If it gets fur, it's furry. As soon as fur comes into play, it's furry for me. Sorry.
I think if it's like, if there's just fur on, like the forearms and the lower legs, that's probably fine as long as it's not like fucking with the face.
Everyone depends. Okay, a bunch of guild.
Every
mates
time I
as
stream,
well.
I gotta regret it.
Yeah, that's just the life of a streamer, man.
Add colorless.
We've lost 2 viewers since this began.
Probably
lost
like the only
one.
2 viewers that weren't us.
I was only up at 5. 5 was the highest I saw it.
Yeah, now you're at 3.
Now I'm at 4.
It says 3 on my end. Have you reloaded it here lately?
I mean, I'm getting stats for both Twitch and YouTube, so...
How many is on Twitch?
1.
Hello, Twitch
Well,
person,
to be
which is
honest,
most likely a
I'm
bot.
that Twitch person, sorry.
Streamer man is also.
Yeah, I'm that Twitch person, so sorry to disappoint you.
I mean, that's
Okay,
fine.
but are
Twitch
you
is
at least
okay.
viewing both videos?
Yeah, I go on his Twitch because it has lower latency or whatever it's called.
Yeah, YouTube latency is kind of meh.
Yeah, it's far more bearable.
Well, hello, Twitch person.
Oh boy, Discord's having an outage. This may end really soon.
Oh, is that why I couldn't see messages? Yeah.
I mean, we're already connected. I think it'll be fine. If it goes out, that's fine. I'll talk to myself while I build. I'll talk to myself and the viewers at home in chat.
Discord outages
Okay.
reported 24,866. Let's see, outage problem. Their New York servers are going out. Houston, Phoenix, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Chicago, Minneapolis, Dallas.
I'm fucked then, aren't I?
Basically
What's that?
every major city is having an outage.
Of
And
what?
that's
It's
because all
probably
the
where
major
their
cities just got
provider
nuked.
Discord is.
New York is basically completely screwed.
What's having outages?
Discord.
Discord.
Oh,
America Discord breakdown.
that explains what. Oh, actually, that doesn't explain anything. My mobile one was acting up, but PC is fine.
Yeah, no, a lot of the servers. are
Mobile
just kinda
servers are
going down.
different than the PC servers, though.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Okay, this is.
But no, Discord's desktop Discord is the one having issues.
Yeah.
Mobile Discord for me. Desktop Discord's fine.
Apparently, login and website are fine. Server connection is just going dead.
Ambassador, you're our magic expert here.
That's sad, but go ahead.
Tap to add colorless, pay 1, tap to add 1 mana of any color. Good
Yep.
or bad land?
It's decent for fixing. So if you are in a situation where you're like, I've got 3 blues, but I need a red, then you can have a red. It just costs you a little more.
So you're saying I should play it because I'm playing 4 colors.
Yes, it will help you in 4 colors.
Okay.
All right,
Just ability,
here
like
is
control
where
card,
I
effect
start
draw card, yeah.
deviating from what is listed on the build instructions because I'm going to top coat that separately because I don't want to matte top coat this sweet gloss dip that I did on my pod screen here, the window. So we're gonna partially assemble this, then top coat, and then fully assemble later. Perhaps even later tonight. Who knows? Depends on how long it takes me to get through this build, because this is a very complex build, guys. Most complex build I have ever done. Well, now I am down to
Complex
3
Go
viewers.
Generation.
I don't know what to do. It's too hard. The parts aren't big enough.
It's got 4 legs, not 2, and there's claws.
This isn't a Gundam. This is not a Gundam. Ah.
I'm building something with more than 2 legs. What do I do?
Speaking of, I want to pick up one of those little 86 tanks.
I'm gonna be getting something without legs in like a week.
What's that?
Z just sent out my the Metabot that he got from one of the meta boxes.
Ah, I wanted you to have said RG Xeon just to see how long it takes you.
No, I will not touch an RG until they come out with something I really like.
What, like Moon?
That's never fucking happening.
That's because the high grade is already nearly an RG.
No, because it doesn't have an anime, it would never happen.
Yeah, I mean the high grade is nearly a real grade.
It
Like,
is very
Before anyone
close.
says,
Real
oh, but
grade
Crossbone,
supplies.
that has an exception to practically everything.
Yeah, Crossbone has an exception because it's the fucking Crossbone.
Yeah, no, Crossbone is literally in everything. It's
Like-
made for everything.
Crossbone is the equivalent of the Astray, you know. Doesn't matter that it doesn't have an anime. It's fucking
The only thing
popular.
that has better perfect attendance than the Crossbone is the RX-78.
Yeah.
Perfect attendant? What?
And even then, one day the RX-78 is probably going to end up in... Well, no, the Crossbone's probably going to end up in the V100 line.
No, Crossbone will get another fucking master grade.
But, no, I'm waiting for the RG Double Z, which at this point it looks like this is never going to happen. Because they're moving on to everything else. They're going on to fucking mobile armors. They're doing Wing Gundam suits. I don't think they're doing Double Z, though.
God, I mean, it's not really a mobile armor. They've done the Xeon, which is one of the most famous things in Gundam. Like, that was bound to get an RG.
Yep.
And not necessarily, because everyone would think, like, based on the trend of RGs, that it would be kind of a bit too big. Because
Why would
they
you say
always
that?
kept it just
Huge.
mobile suit size, you know?
I mean, the
Sazabi is
New and the
Osprey
Zazabi
sized.
are both really big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but they're
Yeah.
not really mobile armors, and aren't they both technically cars or something?
yeah, but I mean, like,
Not really.
First of all,
They're
the
armies.
Xeon is a mobile armor in the sense that it's big and got boosters. It shares all of the traits of a mobile suit, except it's got a big fucking skirt with engines instead of
And
legs.
that it's officially
And
classified
the
as a mobile
only
armor,
reason,
but please
the
continue.
Yes, but
only
it's not
reason
like-
that it has skirts instead of legs is because it wasn't finished before they deployed it.
You know, like, it's not like the fucking thing that comes out in Unicorn, the Val
The
Wallow.
thing is, it still would have been called a mobile armor.
That's
Yo, so RG Neo Xeon.
Yeah.
That I'm waiting for the P-Bandai announcement on that. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
Not even P-Bandai, it will be standard, but it'll be a shelf warmer.
Nah, that thing would sell pretty well actually. They can't even keep
Yeah.
the high grade Neo Xeon in stock, man. Or Perfect Xeon.
No, I said Neo.
Oh,
I mean the unicorn thing.
oh, that thing. Okay, I was thinking the Perfect Xeon with the legs. Now the Neo Xeon is definitely a mobile armor.
I just want them to do a... You know how they did, like, the high-grade Dendrobium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want them to do, like, a high grade of the Val Wallow. Which is that
Well, they
massive...
do have an HG Volwallo, but it's
Ah.
not to scale.
Yeah, like you know, like a full-on Val, the thing that kicks the shit out of the GPO-1 until the pilot gives up or something.
Yeah, I think it's a 1/400th scale.
It's funny on Hobby Frontline right now they've got a advertisement for the Moderoid. I think it's Moderoid. What is it? The Ed 209 from RoboCop.
That thing is pretty awesome.
It says it's 160, which it definitely isn't.
You sure?
Dude, just put a number on it, people will buy it.
Well, 160 Ed
Well,
209 would imply that it is, you know, the same size as maybe the high grade or the master grade mobile armor that comes with the Barbatos expansion pack.
No, that 209's not that big.
No, I know. That's what I mean, is like, if the kit was 160, the kit would be about the same size as that Master Grade, Barbatos Expansion Pack mobile worker, sorry.
I mean, at 160, I'd say it's probably more the size of the Arc 7 from Full Metal Panic.
The kit, when you actually look at pictures of it, is bigger than a Master Grade. It's definitely not 1/60 scale.
Yeah, probably.
They've just cocked up the naming.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more than
probably
likely.
116 or something. Or 1/6
1/6.
scale.
I'd say it is probably 1/6 actually. No, 1/6 would be it's probably about 1/12. Because I was about to say there's a Robocop figure next to it, and it's definitely not bigger than the 1/9 scale Iron Man kit I have.
Okay, don't understand this card.
Okay.
Equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Pretty
Yep.
okay. For 2 black, I can attach it to target creature. It also has an equip cost of 1. So why would
Yep.
I pay the 2 black?
Because you can do that as at instant speed, whereas equip is sorcery speed.
Ah, okay.
Which makes that
Okay.
actually a quite powerful card.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so excited for next week, Tuesday.
That card seems so fucking random.
What's happening next week on Tuesday?
Another season in Destiny 2, but one with the features that everyone actually wants.
Ah.
For some reason, when they announced that they were doing transmog, and even though they've decided to monetize it for no fucking reason, they announced it 2 seasons ago, and all I was thinking was, you have a specific date for when you're doing this. Does it really take 4 months to add in a system that has a cosmetic armor layer into your game?
Yes.
You know it's happening.
Yes, welcome to Destiny.
Yes.
Oh man, that just really annoyed me, because I was kind
Well,
of
look at
looking
the time gap between some of their updates, man.
Yeah, but that's a full-on update. You got to model everything. This is just
No, look at the contents of each update when you do that.
Yeah, but the map is massive, for instance. If they make it, if they add a new zone or a new mission, people say, there's not enough content in this, and I usually do agree, but Destiny is also one of the prettiest fucking games out there. The art team deserves so much. Everything is well detailed. And I don't know who optimized it for PC, but they're fucking talented. Jesus. The game on my old shitty computer ran at 80 FPS. Grand Theft Auto didn't even run near that, and that was a way older game. Granted, Grand Theft Auto is open world, but so are parts of Destiny.
Nice, got a Rakdos charm. From Time Spiral.
Let's see here. Get that.
Wait, don't Planeswalker usually have a plus ability as well?
Not all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Especially the cheaper ones, and a lot of the ones from War of the Spark don't.
Yeah, it's a War of the Spark one.
Yep, that's
I'm
why.
gonna post NSFW in general.
Please don't.
Do it.
Please don't.
My favorite stupid meme that for some reason has never died.
Are you seriously posting porn in my chat?
Of course not.
Okay, thank you.
I have some class.
Lewd.
Yeah, you're not forged. Okay, yeah, that seems okay.
Man, I wish there were more suits to pick from 0080.
Huh.
Why are you trying to pick anything from 0080?
Because, as you know, I'm part of that silly little RP server.
Oh yeah, but I thought you said they
And
were
I've
going
got
to give you like the X Gundam or something.
Yeah, but 2 people just applied Gundams, and I don't want the Federation team to be a Gundam spam while the Zeke team is sitting there arguing.
Yeah, but just get a Marasai then.
I mean, I've got a Pale Rider, so I don't know why anyone thinks that that's, you know, people are saying the Gundams are the issue, and there's me with a suit that outclassed any Gundam from the 1 Year War. How is the Pale Rider not a fucking Gundam? Like, Jesus.
It is. It's just not by name. It's like how the G-Self totally isn't a Gundam.
Wait,
Even though,
the
you know,
G-Self's
it
not a
is.
Gundam?
The G-Self is called the Gundam G-Self, is it not?
Pretty sure it
No,
just stops
it's
at
Gundam
G-Self.
Self. No, technically it's Gundam Self, but
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
YG111 Gundam G-Self.
Okay, weirdly
The
redundant.
GR
Okay.
is it actually G Self instead of? I thought it's Gundam Self, not G
No,
Self.
it's like, you know, G first, G savior. They're not entirely to do with it. But no, the G Arcane is also a Gundam.
Well, that one doesn't even look like one, but whatever.
It's got some of the
Fucking
features.
ugly.
And then there's the G Lucifer.
No, here's the thing. The G Arcane is not ugly in line art, but my fucking god, does the high grade butcher it.
No, I don't really like the G Arcane. The head reminds me of a fucking goldfish.
I don't know. I like it, but I don't like the fact that the pilot who uses it is supposed to be, you know, one of the special pirates, but
She
you
is
spend
one
the
of the
entire
most
time-
incompetent in the first few
Like,
episodes.
here's our main character that, you know, is going to tutor our other main character, and they're basically just going to spend the entire series getting their ass kicked.
Dude, no, I don't even like the idea that she's a tutor because it's like, you lost your all-powerful Gundam to a motherfucking maintenance machine.
Like,
You lost in that matchup. You are
A bun-
unbelievably incompetent.
a bunch of, like, a bunch of fucking, or I can't remember what it was, but a bunch of grunts show up and just grab the G Arcade, and it's just like, oh, okay, how's it going to get out? And then it just gets its wing kicked off. It's like, oh, it's not. It's just going to get beaten up until the fucking G-Self Talk Pack comes out.
No, the G Arcane is basically the damsel in distress for the entire fucking series.
The hilarious part is that it has this special anti-ship rifle, and they never once think to give it another rifle that gives it less, or, you know, closer range. They basically say it can't fight at
Yeah,
any
no,
range other than that.
The G Arcane is an awful suit. It has an awful pilot.
Not to mention the fact that the G Arcane has the same armor tech as the G Self, but only in the head for some reason. Because that's where your pilot sits, apparently.
Yeah, that card seems pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the suits have literally been able to look around even when they are, even when the head is destroyed, because they have backup cameras. Why would you invest all of the defense tech into the head?
Okay, if G Rico is supposedly like the tail end of UC before turn A, then they should know the head is the first thing that gets blown off.
I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean you put all your defense into it.
Well, no, it just means you don't put the fucking cockpit in there.
No, they didn't. The cockpit's still in the chest.
You just
The
said that it was in the head.
No, I said it in a sarcastic tone. The point
Oh,
is, they
can
put
tell.
this like ridiculously strong special armor that the G Self has into the G Arcane's head, but don't armor the cockpit anywhere near that.
Amazing. Well, we've lost so much money losing heads.
Oh, that's cute.
There we go. That piece is on.
This
Also, I-
seems pretty good.
If you want to have a fun time, go look on the wiki at the release, you know, the first scene dates for, you know, the Cold District types, the standard GM, the GM command. Because the lore on the GM command is that the GM command was made because pilots were basically really ace pilots were disappointed with the performance of the GM and wanted something better. but according to the wiki, the GM command came out before the original GM.
Yes, makes sense.
Oh, and it also says the GM Sniper 2 was really early, despite the fact that, you know, people say it's... Or, people say the GM Sniper 2 is kind of on par with the original Gundam. Every stat of it seems to be better. It's faster, it has slightly less armor, but, you know, it's got higher generator capacity, it can hold more shit.
Yeah, the biggest drawback about the GM is probably the downgraded armaments, because the beam rifle is fucking terrifying. The beam spray gun is basically like if you took a sniper rifle and then sawed it off at like the receiver. It has some terrible accuracy.
Yeah, but I mean, the GM Command's beam spray gun is genuinely quite good.
The command, yeah.
Like, you watch the space type in one of the shorts, and it's just casually just eating through Xeon mobile suits. You know, and then the GM Command space type, I think it was piloted by the Blue Destiny pilot at the time, which would make it, you know, give a bit of a reason for why it was so good. But the thing then proceeds to basically just meme on a Gelgoog. Just like absolutely obliterate a Gelgoog.
Yeah, but it's a Gelgoog, so, you know, what do you expect, really?
I mean, the Gelgoog could outclass the Gundam, it's just that at the end of the war, all Amuro and other aces had spent so long killing Xeon aces that they didn't have any, like, good pilots to put in their super machine.
Xeon was kind of digging at the bottom of the barrel. It reminds me of EDF, how the further you get into the campaign, the younger everyone sounds because all the old veterans have died off. Like, it's hilarious because standard GMs were killing Gelgoogs, and Gelgoogs were, you know, next generation beam capable machines. Yeah.
The Gelgoog Jaeger is one of the most terrifying suits in Gundam for like that time period.
And yet, nobody cared.
I look at Gelgoog and I see Xeon trying to replicate the Gundam in how it's shaped. It just defies so many modern, like, typical Xeon design philosophies.
I saw something earlier that I don't particularly like IBO, but I saw something that I actually genuinely liked.
Was it the Gundam Grummery?
No, it's fan made. Somebody turns the Hashmal into a Gundam frame.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. They just slap it on a Barbados frame, I think.
Well, I mean, Barbatos frame is same frame as, you know, every other Gundam.
Well, I mean, they specifically put it on a Barbados. They adapt it.
Oh, right. God, I hate the fact that...
Oh wait, there's actually a new one on Google. They used Lupus Rex parts, I can tell.
The tail, but I mean, Lupus Rex used Hashmal
well,
parts.
No. They used the arms and slapped some stuff on them. I can see the skirt armor too.
There was something which was, you know, that always disappointed me, and that is the fact that, you know, I don't like IBO. I think the show was dumb, but they got the Lupus, which I think is the best of the main Gundam designs, Mika. And then they just go, what can we do with this? Let's fuck it. Let's just turn it awful. Yay!
They tried to make it specialized, but like something I don't quite get is the Gundam hooks up to their nerves and stuff like that, the nervous system in their spine.
So trying to make it less human looking sounds dumb.
It's so that they can move. It's so that the robot can move like a human, you know. But if you change the proportions of the machine, the brain isn't going to know how to deal with that. The arms are constantly going to be smacking against each other. The legs are going to be tripping over each other, you know. All these weird things are going to happen that the machine, like, your brain can't process how to do this because it has a human body. And now all of a sudden it's trying to move this mech body that has all these different changes to it.
Shall I null and avoid this point, while at the same time pointing something else out that's pretty stupid?
Go for it, I guess. I don't care enough.
They use a Leia Vignana to pilot ships.
What?
Yeah, you know how they plug into the ships when they're using it, and at one point Eugene pilots 2 ships at once using a Leia Vignana?
Wasn't he also dying because he did that?
He had a big nosebleed, but that was it.
No. I mean, for them, it wasn't just basically going forward.
No, he moves it for a whole bunch of things, but like, that's the thing. If you know, the system, you're supposed to have human-like proportions. How the fuck does a ship work?
Um,
doesn't.
It's probably
No,
just go
it's
forward. I think that's probably an easy enough thing for the brain to do.
He does a complex maneuver while piloting two of them that are tethered together.
Complex maneuver, you mean just kind of sliding back and forth on one
No,
plane while boosting forward?
He's dodging a whole bunch of shit.
By sliding back and forth on one plane? He doesn't really go up or down.
Yeah, but it's still nowhere near human proportion, and two of them, and he's using one to block.
Okay,
bullets.
here's the counter argument. Every Gundam frame has a booster. How are they using that? Probably the same way that they're doing the ship.
Still funny.
I'm pretty sure you can control a ship by just
It's probably the same way that
a normal
with
matter as
Gundams.
well.
I mean,
Also,
honestly, it
it's-
doesn't really bear too much thinking about because, you know,
It's IBO space magic bullshit, so it doesn't count anyway. So
right, just like all the other Gundam space magic bullshit.
I love
Yeah.
space
But
magic.
no, I just thought it was weird that they explained this very specific process on how the robots move, and then they changed the robot, but then don't address how that worked. But yeah.
yeah, that's usually how Gundams go.
No, I
They
honestly,
explain something, then it doesn't matter the next time I see it.
Hank, I honestly thought you were gonna bring up that they beat the Hashimo, and the only thing they took from it was its tail and nothing else.
Yeah, fucking beam weapon.
Like, you know, it's incredibly
Right.
impact-resistant armor. The
I mean, it's
giant
the same
beam
armor.
cannon that could go on one of their ships, or if anything, miniaturize it and put it on a mobile suit.
I think they did destroy the
Um,
beam cannon, but I mean, it's it's the
Did they destroy it? I feel like
he does stab a blade through it.
that doesn't mean much. That could be fixed pretty easily.
There are so many issues with IBO, it scares me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I didn't really
He's like,
care for it
here's
that
one
much.
of the things. Here's one of the things. Every machine in IBO has basically its own blueprint built into it. It knows how it's made. So if you got into the Hashimoto's computer, you can repair fucking anything you want because you got the blueprint for it. Literally, that's how they restored. That's how they made the Barbados Fourth Form shorter armor. They said this is the Calamity War armor, and that's how they made it. That's how they restored the Floros Gundam. That's how they restored its cockpit. Because
The
they
one
looked
thing
at
I
its
find
blueprints.
hilarious about that is that they can look at the blueprints of any of these machines, but nobody's ever been able to remake a synced Ahab reactor.
Yes, and yet they've been able to pull nanolaminate armor out of their asses. They've been able to completely replace frames, which are an ancient technique that no one knows how they work anymore, but apparently you can just do that on a mothership that doesn't have any resources.
Apparently, you can turn Kamaras into Vidal, and then you can turn it into.
Wait,
something
IBO has an age builder. On every fucking chip then.
I can't tell you how much the whole Vidar becoming a suit and then getting turned into the worst fucking thing ever pisses me off.
I have conflicting opinions about the Chimera's Radar as well, but
It's not conflicting for me. I hate it.
It is definitely not conflicting for me.
Oh, Forged!
He's been here for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't
Yeah,
say
but you
anything,
two
so I wasn't paying
you two
attention.
were too busy arguing.
That is
so-
true. You guys were arguing.
There wasn't really a point for me to jump in there.
Yeah.
Just ew. It's so ew.
Alright, what did you say? Would you say it's ooh?
Fuck off.
Yes.
Fuck off, you stupid git.
Get.
Every now and then I will actually pull up the British insults, and I love to see the reactions to them.
They're more funny than they are actually hurtful.
Yes, that's the point. If I want to actually hurt someone's feelings, I'll do what I did at work recently.
Elite Dangerous is $7 on Humble Bundle right now.
Oh, nice.
There
Not
you
in
go.
a bundle, but
I've already got it, and the joystick that was actually made or with it.
yeah, I'm gonna play it in VR. So
fucking Cytec X52 Pro. Yeah, it's
Yep.
the one that they actually use within the cockpit.
Yep. Which actually existed before Elite Dangerous was a thing. Because I owned
they
it
just
way
wanted-
before Elite Dangerous came out. But they did base all of the cockpits on that. When I got it, I was like, huh, this cockpit control stick looks awfully familiar.
Wonder if I could do hand tracking and then go to a stick in game. Probably not.
I mean, you'd have to also know where all the buttons are. No,
It's
the
not that hard to learn.
the
flight
X50,
sim.
the X52 Pro is basically, to me, it's sort of like, you know, it's that joystick that you're not going to replace in a month, but also isn't as ridiculous as, you know, like a Hotus Warthog or something.
Yeah, the Warthog's a
No,
bit
it's-
overkill.
It has pretty much exactly what you need.
Yeah, except for flight pedals, which I would totally want at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, they are compatible with just about every flight pedal, so.
I tried it on War Thunder, and it you know, like I thought when I get a joystick for War Thunder, maybe Simulator Battle will feel playable. No, Sim Battle is still really horrible to fly in. It still feels like the plane wants to do a somersault every time you turn.
So I take it you are not a pilot by trade.
I mean, I play a shit ton of pilot games, but War Thunder just has a really weird model. Because War Thunder was, initially the first game mode you start playing is really arcadey, and then realistic is the main one that everybody plays. And
Right.
Simulator is just, it changes everything. And it's not played that much, so they don't focus much on it. Like, I want to get into DCS, but DCS is both it's not a game that you just get into, like, for fun. I'm just going to give
Right.
this a try.
Exactly.
That is a game where I think somebody, quite a famous YouTuber for, like, flight games and armor and things like that, got into DCS, and he'd already played it a bit, so he knew how to fly one of the planes in it, but he still had to take like 7 hours of training to even take off in the F-14.
Yep, DCS is for serious boys only.
DCS is the kind of game where, they probably wouldn't do very well, but DCS is the kind of game that if you learn it in the game, you could potentially get somewhere in the real thing. Like, I'm not saying play DCS for, 40 hours, say you could fly an F-14 Tomcat and then go and get it in real life, because you will die.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh. A Bola Citadel?
I can't wait to be stuck with a really shit ship in Elite Dangerous for 30 hours.
Wait, Ambassador,
Yeah.
wasn't Bola Citadel one of the broken cards?
Not really.
I just remember that card being pretty good.
I mean, it's good, but it's not broken by any means.
Well, you can play any card you want by paying life for it.
Play
From
any
your
card you
deck.
want.
Ooh, 231 hours on record.
I'm going to play the Forbidden one.
This game is slow. This
E-
game is empty.
Exodia?
This
Yes.
game is a grind. This game is not simple. This is not a game. This
What are you
thing is
playing?
not for you. You will not find this thing to be fun. You are not me. Thoroughly recommend. Oh, Elite Dangerous. All of these reviews say, I love it, but don't play it.
That's how I feel
That's
about Warframe.
Warframe.
1,034 hours on record.
It is.
mean, that
It is
is-
definitely not a casual game. That is for sure.
I mean, I've got 2,000 on Forged, so...
Let's see.
Oh,
I've got
on
3,779.1 hours on
Warframe.
Warframe, and I would still say don't play it.
Why would you say don't play Warframe?
I've got
Because
2,000
the
on
beginning
Warframe.
grind is painful.
Ah, that's not bad, and you can buy it away in if you want to. If you want to be that
I
guy.
don't mind
You won't be able to get the
45
grind though.
minutes
That's the thing. The
spent
resources is what you need.
There's a-
space station.
No.
There's no grind if your name is Forged.
How long does it how long does it take to fly to somewhere in fucking Elite Dangerous?
It depends on where you
A
want to go.
long time.
Like,
It depends on where you're going and how you're trying to get there.
there
Okay,
are
so there's enough time to make lunch and come back for someone.
no. Because you jump between systems, which only takes about 20 seconds.
Right.
The thing is that it's about, the hardest part at the beginning of Elite Dangerous is learning the best ways to make money, because everybody thinks I'm just going to become a bounty hunter. They just get shit on early on.
Oh yeah, you can't. That's just not how that works.
Like there are multiple different types of flight in Elite Dangerous. You've got your standard flying around an area. You've got it's frame shift drive is the warping, and then what's the high speed or system traveling one?
Yeah, system travel.
The first not recommended review. I already have a job.
Yeah, no. That game at one point, like, they added capital ships that you could own, and the requirements to keep them running would basically require you to just stay at home.
I decided to look into the capital ships, and it says the base cost of buying a single capital ship is like 5 billion credits.
Yep.
And
Bear in mind, most of the ships are locked off as well, because there's the base ships that everyone can buy, which is why you see everyone always in these triangles flying around. And then there's ships to each faction, and those require reputation with the faction. And for instance, you've got the Imperial ships, which require you to increase your reputation with the Empire, but you spawn nowhere fucking near the Empire, so even getting to them is a nightmare.
Yep.
So basically, are the Empire, or is the Empire evil? That's all I want to know.
There's no real evil factions. Everybody just has their own virtues.
Imperial. But are they the Galactic Empire?
No, they're. I think there's like 3 factions. There's the Independents, the ones that have the blocky, military dark grey ships, and then there's the Empire. All of their ships are like curvy and white and super elegant.
Okay, so basically join the Empire.
That's
rule number 1.
The other faction has one of the best ships in the game.
Yeah, but they're not called the Empire.
The Empire is cool.
That is true, I guess.
You get to be super rich and snobby and wear like fancy clothing.
And I get to put on a British accent.
Search up Imperial Clipper.
Imperial Clipper is a
vaguely
hot,
racist.
hot, awesome thing.
The Imperial Clipper is one of the top Imperial ships, and it is sexy.
It is.
Imperial Clipper.
And then there's the Imperial Cutter, which is basically an upscaled version of it.
Ships still don't have interiors, though.
It
They're
does.
gonna add them.
I mean, they've got the cockpit interior, but not much else at the moment.
Yeah. Imperial Cutter. Oh yeah, it is vaguely, or it is similar.
It's just bigger.
Why
Now type in Federal Corvette, which to me is one of the nicest military-looking ships.
That
I should reload that game and
is
see
that
what all I still have in it.
Federation ship.
It looks very large.
It is. It's a Corvette. The Clipper and the Cutter are both massive as well, by the way. Look up the size.
What is the point of a ship this large?
Carries
if there's
the
no interior.
it carries the largest weapons at the moment. It's still quite maneuverable.
Well, yeah, I get that, but it's like the point of having a big ship in Star Citizen is that you can have multiple people on the same ship, but there's no multi-crewed vehicles in Elite Dangerous yet.
Oh yeah, there will be,
I know
Eventually,
that they're adding
someday.
some in Odyssey.
and that will be one of them.
And then for the capital ships, can you even fly those yourself?
No,
Yeah.
no, you can tell them where to go, but you can't actually sit
Oh,
on
really?
the bridge and move them around.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Can you at least land on them?
Put it this way, they're the equivalent of No Man's Sky.
Well, at least in No Man's Sky, you can actually walk around on your capital ship and see the inside of it.
Yeah, which you can't do in
I'm
200
gonna
hours
go
to
now.
unlock the federal Corvette for this person.
Good night.
See you later, Math.
Yeah, you have to find the best missions to increase your reputation with the Federation, and most missions you find at the start of the game don't increase any reputation.
Yep.
So why does every ship in this game look like different variations of a triangle?
Because the
Because,
ship is originally
spaceships?
from... no, because the game is from like 1970 or something. The
It's
original Elite, where
it's
all
not
you could have
quite
was
that old.
polygons.
It's not quite that old,
Nin-
but yes, it is an
1980 or
older
something.
game.
Just look up
I
the
think it's
original.
90s.
The original Elite is basically 3D Space Invaders. It was one of the first examples of like, you know, a simulator game.
Yep.
1984.
By the way, the cutter is bigger than the Federal Corvette, just to let you know.
I kind of figured as such. Okay, which one of these doesn't look like a triangle?
Oh. That's not what I did.
All of the Imperial ships.
No, those look like triangles too. They just look like triangles with wings.
Yeah, but
Look
they've got
slightly
shapes.
different triangles.
There's no real ships that look like, you know, not a triangle.
I mean, there's one that's called an Orca.
That's a civilian liner.
The Majestic class Interdictor.
Look up the Alliance.
Federation battle cruiser.
Look up the Alliance Chieftain. By the way, if you want to get an idea of just how big the ships in Elite Dangerous are, I'll send you a picture, which I'm going to put in this VC actually.
Alliance Chieftain. Well, that looks alright.
Yeah, here you go. This picture is kind of like, you know, the size and scale of Elite Dangerous ships, so, you know, Federal Corvette there. I mean, that's the fucking Rosinante from, fucking The Expanse, and it's tiny.
I don't know what that is.
The Expanse is a fairly realistic sci-fi show.
I haven't watched. I've heard of it. And
I mean-
what type of field is that?
No
Just,
idea. Just a running track field, I think. I mean, the ship just in front of the Millennium Falcon is the starter ship, and it's still quite big for a single-person spacecraft.
Oh, that one's not a triangle. That one's a trapezoid.
Yeah, that's the starting ship. It's called the Sidewinder. Also, if you want to, look up a video of the capital ships coming out of orbit, or coming out of, slip space, or whatever the fucking hell they call it.
They haven't added an option to pay for shit in game, have they?
No.
That's a lot of dedication for them.
You will spend most of your time in the game just, like, trading, and trading is really irritating, because they don't really tell you what to do at the beginning.
They
Yeah.
would make so much money if they sold ships.
Yeah,
I
look at
mean-
fucking Star Citizen, the game's not
but-
even out yet, and the ship still costs money.
But they are trying their best to be a quote-unquote good guy alternative to Star Citizen by not charging in-game or real money
Yeah.
for in-game
And
stuff.
because they have a full game that is ready to go, now they're just adding all the features that Star Citizen is promising just to cuck them.
Add ships that don't look like triangles that have interiors, and I'm set. Because, like, the whole idea of having, like, carrier ships in Star Citizen is, like, the coolest shit.
Alright, so the ball part of my ball is now ready for top coating. Look at that.
It's vaguely green.
What, the ball?
Yeah.
I mean, it is very green. In fact, some might say that it is exceedingly green.
I don't know, I'd call exceedingly green like a lime green.
True. It's a decent military set of greens, that's for sure.
It is an olive. An olive drab. Did you paint the pilot figure?
No.
Then what did you paint?
Quite a bit of some of the details on this thing. Like
So
all
you
the black
painted-
that's on the top here, the red on the front, the details on the back that are black, and then some parts of the legs. I did some chrome on the pistons. I painted all of this stuff over here. It's not like a full paint job. I did some detail work with Gundam markers.
So you'll do that, but you won't paint a pilot figure.
Nope, because my hands don't work at that scale.
Mine do.
Tiny hands.
I don't have tiny hands.
You just admitted it.
No, I said that they work at that scale.
At a small scale?
No, they can paint small things.
I mean, I'll straight up admit I got big old gorilla hands. They do not do well at tiny scale figures.
Looking at that time Forge painted Kira, I'm assuming the same for him.
That was 1/20th scale, 1/24th scale.
To be fair, you made a good meme out of it.
It was painful.
You made a meme that made one kid in the server very happy. Herb uses it all the time.
I love the zoomed in thing, just like, what the fuck's going on?
Alright, set this ball aside, because it is ready to be top coated. Alright, let's see. So now I need to do a little bit of reading to find out if I can... how I need to assemble the arms so that they can be top coated without top coating the rubber pieces or the I guess I don't need to top coat the wiring, but I could if I wanted to, I suppose. But let's see how these assemble.
I am very tempted to order a pizza.
Oof.
Sounds good.
Oof.
Just like one pizza and nothing else.
All right.
How about instead of ordering pizza, you order garlic bread and nothing else?
Would it be from Domino's?
I
Could
don't
be.
know. Order it from somewhere that's not Domino's.
Pizza.
Well, I've got a gift card for Domino's, so that's the option.
Get some Domino's then.
Why not Pizza the Hut?
Because I don't have a gift card to Pizza the Hut.
Nobody does. You can't out Pizza the Hut.
Alright, so it looks like if I want to top coat those, I have to top coat the rubber pieces as well.
Rubber pizzas.
There are these rubber bits that go where the arms attach to the rest of the suit.
How
Try
does
and get rid of this mold line.
VR work if you get something on EA, like on EA's store?
You just like run it through a game launcher when you have your headset on. Like if it has VR compatibility, it will detect your headset and just use it.
It should, but like also not 100% sure that it would. Because I don't think like Origin has built-in VR compatibility.
Launch it through Steam, maybe? Maybe that'll help?
I mean, the
I'm not
game
trying to
itself
do
is
it
what
right
has
now.
the compatibility, not the launcher.
Well, I mean, maybe the launcher that it's launching from doesn't protect the VR headset, so...
Oh, by the way, you know how earlier I was saying Destiny's one of like the prettiest fucking games out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a picture that just backs that up.
Okay.
I'm sure you do. Mr. Hank, the only person... multiple people care about Destiny. I don't know why.
Because the people that actually play it enjoy it.
They don't enjoy it, they're just masochists.
And there's always the promise in the background that things will get better.
Yeah. Never does. They just remove
I mean, it
more of the
did.
game.
Yeah, that's the worst thing they've done in a long time. But
That was amazing. We're gonna remove some of the game to save on file space, but then we're gonna fill it up with useless shit directly afterwards.
I don't even know if they saved on file space. They just removed some of the game because they didn't want the player base spaced out.
Ye god.